Thank you so much for visiting my channel today. My name is Stephanie and I'm a self-healing specialist. My business is focused on holistic lifestyle coaching, but I'm also an intuitive energy healer, yoga teacher, essential oils distributor, and a vegan foodie. The purpose of my YouTube channel is to share wisdom that I've gained in holistic wellness over the last 10 years in my own self-healing journey so that I can help raise your consciousness. So we're all in need of some holistic immune supports right now. I've been studying nutrition for the better part of the last 10 years. And I believe that food can either be our medicine or our poison. But whole food plant-based nutrition is only a part of a healthy immune supporting regimen. In addition to healthy foods, our bodies need a toxin-free environment, our minds need to be stress-free, and we often need to be in alignment with our spirit as well. This is a holistic approach to immune support for optimal wellness. So how can certain foods support our immune system? According to the PCRM, that's Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, studies have shown that whole fruits and vegetables provide nutrients that can boost immune function. Because many vegetables, fruits, and other plant-based foods are also rich in antioxidants, they can also help reduce oxidative stress, which is another factor in our immune system. For example, the foods that can be beneficial, the plant medicine in other words, that can be beneficial for our body's immune response includes beta-carotenes, which come from sweet potatoes, carrots, and green leafy vegetables, vitamin C and E. Vitamin C you can get from red peppers, oranges, strawberries, and mangoes, and vitamin E you can get from nuts, seeds, spinach, and broccoli. Vitamin D, which you can get from fortified cereals, plant milks, and supplements, and zinc from nuts, pumpkin seeds, beans, and lentils. As you can see, having a whole food plant-based diet can actually be one of your strongest supports for immune function. In addition, fermented foods are rich in beneficial probiotics that have been associated with a range of health benefits, from better digestion to stronger immunity. According to healthline.com, the bacteria that live in your gut have a significant impact on your immune system. Due to their high probiotic content, fermented foods can give your immune system a boost and reduce your risk of infections like the common cold, or for example, COVID. Consuming probiotic-rich foods may also help you recover faster when you're sick. This is something to consider right about now. Additionally, many fermented foods are rich in vitamin C, iron, and zinc, which are all proven to contribute to a stronger immune system. So why do food and environmental toxins challenge our immune response? Here's what some of the science says about this. Processed food toxins are prevalent in a lot of the foods that you can find in our grocery stores. Artificial food colors, or AFCs, are added directly to foods. They are synthesized from raw materials obtained from coal tar or petroleum byproducts, and some, called lakes, are bound to aluminum, which is a metal that's known for its neurotoxicity. According to an article posted in the National Institutes for Health, the consuming public is largely unaware of the perilous truth behind the deceptive allure of artificial food colories. In a 2016 analysis of over 800 products in a single grocery store, they found AFCs in 43% of the products overall, and in at least 9 out of 10 candies, fruit-flavored snacks, and drink mixes or powders. These specifically are the type of products that are marketed to children. In this study, they noted that produce was the only food category in the entire store that was truly free of artificial coloring. The problem with AFCs is that they cause immune reactivity. You might be asking, what does this mean? The NIH article stated that since the use of artificial food coloring has become more widespread, many allergic and other immune reactive disorders have increasingly been reported. During the past 50 years, the amount of synthetic dye used in foods has increased by 500%. At the same time, an alarming rise has occurred in behavioral problems in children, such as aggression, attention deficit disorder, or ADD, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. The ingestion of processed food delivers the greatest foreign antigenic load, which challenges the immune system. Artificial food colors can also be absorbed through the skin from cosmetic and pharmaceutical products. The molecules of these synthetic colorants are so small, and the immune system finds it difficult to defend the body against them. AFCs can also bond to food or body proteins and actually are able to act in stealth mode to circumvent and disrupt the immune system. The consumption of synthetic food colors and their ability to bind with body proteins can have a significant effect on your immune system. This consumption can activate the inflammatory cascade, can result in the induction of intestinal permeability to large antigenic molecules, and could lead to cross-reactivities, autoimmunities, and even neurobehavioral disorders. If you eliminate one chemical toxin from your food intake, artificial food colorings would be a great one to start with. And then there's the environmental toxins. According to a recent article in the Chemical and Engineering News, chemicals and pathogens interact to weaken the immune system, reduce vaccine efficacy, and increase pathogen virulence. Research has shown that contaminants in our environment, including fluorochemicals, arsenic, and mercury, can interfere with the immune response. In some cases, pollutants decrease the immune response to vaccines, making people more susceptible to infectious diseases. In other cases, environmental pollutants increase the potency of pathogens, like when bacteria become more resistant to antibiotics. I invite you to learn more about this subject in my Toxin-free Living workshop. You can find a link below to my upcoming workshop on Zoom in the description below. So why does stress affect our immune response? When we're stressed, the immune system's ability to fight off antigens is reduced. That is why we are more susceptible to infections. The stress hormone corticosteroid can suppress the effectiveness of the immune system. For example, cortisol lowers the number of lymphocytes in the bloodstream. Lymphocyte is a white blood cell that is responsible for modulating the immune response. Yoga helps lower stress hormones that compromise the immune system while conditioning the lungs and respiratory tract, stimulating the lymphatic system, which in effect all oust toxins from the body and bring oxygenated blood to the various organs to ensure their optimal function. Yoga can be a powerful practice to strengthen your immune function. Deep breathing practices can also be extremely powerful. As I mentioned before, the breath can condition the lungs and the respiratory tract. Controlled breathing has a positive effect on the body by lowering cortisol levels, lowering blood pressure, improving autonomic, that's the automatic system in our body that works behind the scenes, responds to physical and mental stress, and improving arterial blood flow. Taken together, these elements add up to a powerful disease-fighting box of tools. Mindful breathing can help fight a progression of autoimmune diseases by bringing our body back into the calm part of our nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. If you're interested in deep breathing practices, I will link above for information about the vagus breathing technique, which is a deep breathing practice to modulate that parasympathetic nervous system. Get a good night's sleep. Studies show that people who don't get quality sleep or enough sleep are more likely to get sick after being exposed to a virus, such as the common cold virus. Lack of sleep can also affect how fast you recover if you do get sick. During your sleep, your immune system releases proteins called cytokines, some of which help promote sleep. Certain cytokines need to increase when you have an infection or inflammation or when you're under stress. Sleep deprivation can decrease production of these protective cytokines. In addition, infection-fighting antibodies and cells are actually reduced during periods when you don't get enough sleep. Stay tuned on my channel for more information about stress management techniques in later blogs. So how can being in alignment with spirit support our immune response? Some people believe that when we're disconnected from our purpose, it can affect our health in powerful ways. As a Reiki practitioner, I know that when we have negative energy attached to our energy field, this can literally lead to illness. What I've learned from the Reiki practice is keeping energy in alignment and removing those negative energy attachments is a powerful practice. One of the practices that I've used for quite some time is introspection and journaling. Think about the following aspects of your life and then write them down. Connection, belonging, purpose, meaning, beliefs and values, and identity. I found that deep introspection has opened me up to greater gifts that I can share with the world. It's connected me with my truth and helped me heal a lot of my past traumas. Having a gratitude practice can also be a powerful spiritual practice. According to the Mayo Clinic, a daily gratitude practice has been shown to significantly increase your happiness and thus your physical health. Practicing gratitude improves sleep, boosts immunity, and decreases the risk of disease. Finally, meditation and prayer. The most effective prayer is one that is overflowing with faith, joy, love, thankfulness, and a desire to see God's will be done. When we practice elevating ourselves into those states of thankfulness, peace, joy, love, faith, and truth, we can stay elevated in these exalted states, and our prayers flow from Holy Spirit within. It's said, in this state, we have nothing to fear. This is one of those powerful techniques that through prayer, you can see changes happen in your life. It's using manifestation, it's using affirmation, it's using positive language and believing that you are blessed. All of these things can be a powerful state for your spiritual wellness to allow healing on a much deeper level. So optimal wellness has to have a holistic approach, which is why today's conversation about immune support was more than one subject. It's important to note that proper hygiene, such as washing your hands, keeping your home clear of germs and pathogens with proper cleaning techniques, and of course, physical distancing can be one of our greatest allies in our immune support. As a self-healing specialist, though, I thought it was also important to mention all of these other ways to support the immune system. After all, we are complex humans with many more aspects than our physical experience. Thank you for joining me for my Wellness Wednesdays video blog today. I would like to remind you that if you enjoyed today's presentation, please give me a like. And if you're inspired by my content, please remember to subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications of my new weekly videos. Again, my name is Stephanie Buckland, and I feel very blessed to be able to share my wisdom with you here. If you'd like to support my channel and my self-healing journey so that I can keep bringing you this amazing content, please consider becoming a subscriber on my Patreon. All of my links are included in the description below, but you can search for me on the socials under the handle One Love Warrior. Thank you. Blessings to you. Namaste.